Hello and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I am about to do a spread here that I call the Happily Ever After spread. So if you want to find out if your relationship is going to have a happily ever after ending, stay tuned, but you're going to have to pick a deck. So to begin with, I would like to mention that this is a general reading. If it does not resonate with you, please do perhaps subscribe to my channel so you will be advised when I do more readings of this type that might resonate better with your situation. And if you do enjoy my video, please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That being said, let's begin this lovely Fairytale Oracle. I'm using the Fairytale Oracle to go with my Happily Ever After spread. So here I placed two different groups. We have group A, which is on my left, and we have a group B, which is on my right. So group A is with the pink crystal ball, and we have here group B with the purple crystal ball. So please take a moment and choose which deck is calling out your name, which one seems more interesting to you. Is it the pink? Is it the purple? Is it because it's on the right or on the left, or whichever first impressions came to you, whichever your eyes were drawn to first, I suggest you pick that pack. So let's begin. I'm going to begin with the spread on my left, so group A. In the meanwhile, I am going to move over here a little bit, group B. I'm sorry. I'm going to move you just for a tiny little bit. Come and see what is going on over here with group A. So I'm going to open up these cards and see what is going on. So here we have Rumpelstiltskin, we have Thumbelina, we have the Little Mermaid. So this here, we're going to begin just with this one to start off with. These three cards, so Rumpelstiltskin, the Little Mermaid, and Thumbelina here, represent your partner. Okay, so these are your partner's cards. Very important here to mention that your partner feels a little bit like the Little Mermaid. They have to do sacrifices. They have to, they feel as though they must do sacrifices in order to obtain, to stay in this relationship. I also feel like they are wanting to change something physically on them. Also, may it be a tattoo, may it be a piercing, may it be something surgery, maybe change hair color. They are wanting to change something about themselves in this Little Mermaid. They are willing to give the ultimate sacrifice, just like the Little Mermaid. She's willing to give up her her fins and everything, and her Little Mermaid tail, to have these beautiful legs to go and see the love of her life. Same thing a little bit here for your partner. There's going to be enormous sacrifices that are going to have to be made. Okay. Big sacrifices, and they feel as though their voice right now, their true voice, who they are, is being restricting. This is all about giving up your emotions and trying your very best to fit in. This card is all about self-acceptance. There is a little bit of suffering. What we really want here is to have a free spirit. Okay, we want to make some changes. We want to make some changes to make ourselves feel better, to make ourselves feel more like us. Your partner is ready to make sacrifices for this relationship. Are they able to do the ultimate sacrifice like the Little Mermaid? That'll be left to see. We will see that. We will continue. If we follow up always with your partner, here we have Thumbelina. Thumbelina who's starting to grow her own little wings. Thumbelina, your partner, just like Thumbelina here, is looking forward to trying to find her family. It's all about expectations, wanting things. This is hope, it's compassion, it's somewhat your partner has an independent spirit, is what I'm seeing here, which comes from the wings, the flying by itself, by himself or herself. Have to be careful. Your partner must be careful with exceeding expectations. This is all about finding your own people, your family, your friends, your loved ones, and learning from them. Learning that there will be rejections, but to not accept those type of rejections as final chapters. There's always new beginnings. There's always something new, and there's people around us to help us along on this path. We're going to continue with Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin is all about secrets. Rumpelstiltskin had many secrets, working very, 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 very hard. Your partner's going to have to pay for the price for someone who's saying lies. I feel as though there's exploitation, there's promises maybe on debts that have been inherited, not their fault. What I have to say as advice, what I can see here in these cards is there's always a way out. Nothing is impossible. There's no unkeepable promises. There's no unfair arguments. There is always a way out of any obligation. Your partner's been misrepresented, and they will find the solutions to repair the wrongness that is done to them. Let's move on over to you. Okay, so over here we have Gretel. We have water and salt, and we have Tamlin, who is ready to go to battle. So if we look at this, this is all about you over here. We have Gretel, who is all about ingenuity. Ingenuity here, poor little Gretel had to, she had all this temptation around her. She was alone. She was lost. She succumbed to temptation. She got caught by this evil witch. She had to save her brother. She had to use her wits. Same thing for you. You must use your wits. You're very wise. You rely on yourself. You do face many dangers right now. May it be emotionally, may it be subconsciously, consciously. There are dangers around you, surrounding you, that you must face, but you're very wise. You can do this. You will not let fear let you down. You show your courage often under difficult circumstances, and I have to say, do not forget that people will help you, the people around you, and they love helping you. It's not an obligation. They want to do it. You are a true defender of friends and family. So do not forget with the dangers that are lurking around you. You're very wise. Rely on yourself. Get a little bit of help from your community around you. Be resourceful, quick thinking, and protective, and you will be able to get out of this. We have water and salt, who is all about the truth. The truth is a difficult thing. We are always told since we're tiny to say the truth all the time. But the truth hurts. It makes us cry. It makes us have a range of emotions. People say they ask you to say the truth, but when you say the truth, then it's not accepted. And this is a problem that you're facing right now. Do you say the truth or you don't? I have to say right now, I do believe that you did say the truth, and you did get a negative response in return, and you're very hurt from this. Um, the truth, as I'm saying here, is you need to take your time. You need to go to the basic truth of love. You need to go to the unembellished truth, the plain honesty, and the fundamentals of life. Truth and clarity will help you out of this. And the love is not to be tested. Okay? Doesn't matter what you say, the love is not to be tested. We have after here Tamlin, as we can see here with the three other cards, with Gretel and with water and salt, with the truth. You are ready to go to battle. You're ready, you're armed, you have what you need, you got your information, you're reminded of your amazing power all the time, to face others by refusing to give in to overwhelming forces that may be around you that you may not be able to change, such as your partner and lies being told about them. This is all surrounding you. Just this is all about coming home. This is about believing in yourself, honoring yourself. It's a time for to be very strong, and you are strong. We're going to move over to now the possible, let's say, the outcome that you could have, and down here is going to be the this is the outcome, or may I say the destiny of your relationship, of your happily ever ending. And then we're going to have the potential problems or dangers, perhaps, to finalize the reading for Group A. Over here we have Verde Prato, who's all about wounds, and we have the beautiful Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is all about awakening. She is all about, there's someone who has tried to protect you from harsh truth. The truth again that was down here, okay? The truth, the lies that are being told over here. Somebody's trying to protect you. Somebody's trying to protect you, but I feel that they're keeping vital information from you to protect you. You will have to find a way through that challenge, and never feel abandoned. Okay, she's feeling abandoned here, Sleeping Beauty. You need to feel your way through and believe that you will not be abandoned. I feel as though you're very guilty also for this situation. There's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of sadness. You're looking away. You have darkness around you. There's dangers. You don't want to face them, although you know that they are there. You have wounds. You've been hurt in the past in this relationship. You're trying to heal them, but it's not easy. The dangers keep coming back. The lies keep coming back, and the truth keeps wanting to come out, which is creating another set of problems. You just need to use your gut, use your wits. Do not overexpose your feelings to anybody. That will help you and save you from a lot of danger. This card does reckon, though, a time to be joyous with your love. Your love is going to be with you very soon, and if you stay true to your heart and you be brave, the love will be there and will stay. This card, strangely though, I do get some kind of message coming that there might be some secrecy. Perhaps the secrets are coming from a secret love. Is this coming from an affair? Are you in an affair? Are they in an affair? Is it just secret feelings in this relationship that are not all being told? There are secrets that need to come out. Okay? Stop attempting to keep things to yourself. You must let your guard go in order to let the evil go. As for your potential obstacles coming up, challenges, we have Bluebeard, which is all about taboos. Bluebeard here is a person that is close to you that has secrets. You have your family's protection around you. You're very protective. You're discovering secrets. There's curiosity which cannot be satisfied. You're looking and looking and looking. And by looking, sometimes we find things that we do not want. We discover an awful truth. Is the awful truth part of the secrets? Is it is there another person involved? This is yet to be known. Listen to the family who loves you, that see what you cannot. So I will let you take your conclusion off of this this reading for group A. There's always different paths. You can change your future no matter what, depending on what I have just exposed to you with the group A reading. You have a lot of information. You take what you want, you leave what you want, and depending on which path you're going to take, the truth or hiding information, or keep on digging to get more information, it will give out the outcome of your future happily ever after ending. I do have to say though here, it is for me personally, I do believe that there is a happily ever ending in group A. I think is somewhat bleak as an ending. It is possible, but it is bleak. So that is the ending for the reading of group A for the happily ever after. We're now going to move over to group B with the purple crystal ball. So we had over here the potential dangers. Over here we have your partner. We have you, and we have challenges that you face. So let's begin here with group B. We have Rapunzel, which is all about liberation. We have the Sea Maiden, who is about promises. And we have Goldilocks for the entire. So let's see what we have going on. I feel as though your partner, somewhat like Rapunzel, is looking for liberation. There's a situation that is making your partner feel trapped, isolated, and hidden away from everything in the world, like if a tower has been built around them. They have become a prisoner. They feel as though they're not free to make their own choices. And they have built up a huge wall around themselves. It's going to be up to them and no one else to know when they're going to make these walls fall down. Let their guard go. Escape, relief, cut themselves from all the heavy thoughts. Releasing anything from any attachment of the history. Liberation from imprisonment. This is a time for a new perspective for your partner. They are looking, they are searching, they're feeling trapped. The Sea Maiden is all about promises. This card reminds us of the power of promises and the depths. This is all about keeping your word, being prepared to make a sacrifice. Choosing also, when you make a sacrifice, you choose what you're going to give up. This is about honoring a deal made. This is about changing your faith. Once again, this is resonating a lot with Rapunzel over here, because this is all cards in no specific order of how your partner feels. So your partner is feeling trapped. Is feeling, he or she, in a tower. They feel as though they cannot escape right now. They've made promises that they want to keep, but are unable to do so at the moment. They are unable to do it emotionally, and so we will see what's going to happen here. We have our beautiful Goldilocks, who is all about entitlement, and poor Goldilocks, who got, for a nice little walk in the woods. She is completely without thoughts of others. Does Goldilocks want what others have? Does your partner want what other people have? Is he feeling or she feeling trapped? Do they want what's on the other side? Like we say, the grass is greener on the other side. Is that what they're looking for? Is that what they want? Right now, Goldilocks is she's a very disrespectful person, if you think about it. She went into the houses of these bears that she didn't know, and she started eating their food and using their chairs and their beds and breaking things. Same thing here. Now, is your partner using you, or are they it could be emotionally, could be psychologically. I think right now your partner is thinking about themselves and nothing else. They might think that there's something better elsewhere, but is that what they want is very unclear. They are very unsure. It's just the unknown that is attracting them to this. I'm going to move over to yourself right now. So we have a fair, brown, and trembling. She is all about the gifts. We have over here, we have the 12 dancing princesses, which is about enchantment. And we have it followed up with what came of picking flowers, which is all about greed. What is going on over here with you? Now this little beauty is all about gifts, and she has received many of them. Look how beautiful she is. This card is all about wisdom. It's about wise, but it's also about not accepting a faith that is allotted to you. Somebody is trying to keep you perhaps in this relationship, and perhaps you're not well in this relationship neither. Perhaps it's just by commodity. Perhaps you're just used to being in this relationship, but something is off. You're going to have to overcome your shyness to go over this. You're going to be needing some assistance. There is though a long lasting love if we are able to break down these towers over here. If your partner is able to get out of this, there is a chance of long lasting love. There's a lot of wisdom. The 12 dancing princesses is all about enchantment. Now, I feel as though you might be contemplating giving up any dreams that you may have, freedom perhaps. Maybe you're thinking of sacrificing, that sacrificing a person is worth it. Um, and if that answer is no, then I say let them go. Okay, so um, this is all about sacrificing, letting people go, keeping people, deceit, secrecy. It's also a time of freedom, perhaps somewhat like your partner. Perhaps both of you are feeling stuck in this relationship and you're both looking for freedom, but not really talking about it much, not being able to get out to move on. Perhaps both of you are lying to each other. This card represents new responsibilities. It represents finding a worthy partner. Um, and this also represents new experiences. May it be perhaps you will go to a new group, perhaps you will go to new activities. This might not even be just by yourself. This may be with your partner also. And then we have what came of picking flowers. We have the card of greed. This is the enchanting number of 3. The power of 3 is being evoked, and it's in your life right now. Be sure to take what is yours to begin with and nothing else. Let's not be greedy. Let's not try and take emotions, go over people. Let's not try and take over and control other people. Okay, it's not. It's a time to put some seeds. Okay, to put some growth, to pick some flowers. There's always a solution. The solution, you might not see it right away, but the solution is on its way. It is coming towards you, the solution. Stay calm and try slipping away from family and friends a little bit. You're going to, there is going to be, I feel, someone who's going to help you. It's going to be a kind young man, I feel. It's going to be helping you through this. Is it a brother? Is it a friend? Somebody's going to be helping you through this. The follow up with the challenges. We have the Children of Lear, which is all about the voice, and we have the Poor Princess Who Never Smiled, who is all about healing. So your soul, this is for your couple. Okay, this is all about the destiny of your relationship. This is your soul, both of you. You're on a journey. Your soul is ages of old. Follow the journey that your soul is taking you in. You have this inner voice inside of you, but you do not listen to it enough. Listen to your own story. Release any stories that came along with families of burden, of it's not necessary. It's not their story. This is your story. This is your relationship. This is wisdom to stay together with loved ones. This is saying that the suffering in this relationship will end. And you are loved no matter what. We're finishing off with brother and sister transformation. So this here is the potential dangers or lessons to be had. This shows the relentless nature of resentment. I feel as though wisdom and instinct must be brought into harmony. I feel as though you need to be living a quiet life a little bit, secluded. I feel as though there is some love and there is some tenderness. There's going to be need. I feel there's going to be needing of teaching yourself, partner, family, a balance between your instinct, what you go for right away, your intelligence. Try and keep it comfortable, pleasurable. This period is just temporary. It will not last. Live a good life and the rewards will come with you. So do not overindulge. Stay close to nature. Stay close to who you are. And you will find your happily ever after. So this finishes the reading for the happily ever after. I hope this brought some clarity to you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to have a in-depth reading or on a different subject, feel free to write to me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, and I will provide you with any information necessary on that, on booking a private reading. If you do enjoy my videos, please support it by clicking the like, share, and subscribe button. I do many of these types of readings. I change them up all the time. So once again, if you would like to have another question perhaps, or if you have an interesting subject, feel free to leave it to me into my comment box at the end of this reading, and perhaps I can do that in a future reading for everybody. That being said, many blessings to everybody. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being there. Thank you for listening. Many blessings. Have a great day.